Hey, Bruce, good morning. How are you today?
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm great. Well, regards from everybody here in Canada. We love you here.
And what's not to love about Canada? Our friends to the north.
Yes, absolutely. And we've had you here many times. Congratulations on season 3. That is fantastic. I don't know how you have enough blood to go around for another season.
Well, fortunately, it's other people's blood that is spilled. So I kind of luck out. I'm on the other end of that.
That is true. That is true. What is it, Bruce, what is it about this character, this series that everybody loves? It just keeps us wanting more.
Ash he's the everyman. For me, sometimes these heroes, the Marvel heroes, the superheroes, I have a little hard time relating to them. Some guy born on another
Okay.
planet, some guy who is bitten by a radioactive spider. Ash is just a regular guy. So I think that, the people on
Yeah.
the couch are throwing stuff at the screen going, you idiot, I could do better than that. And it's like, yeah, but he's the guy. He's the chosen one.
Yeah, that's a good point. And we can. At the end, like he's very regular. We can relate to him in certain ways. I mean, he makes some kind of dumb moves, but he's a good guy.
Yeah, well, at the end of the long, long day, he's an okay guy.
Yeah.
But,
Right.
you don't really want to stay around him too long because you wind up dead.
Yeah, that is true. That is very, very true. Now I have to ask you, it was really fun, the end of season 2. There's just so much going on, and I just want to know if you can give us a little bit of a tease as to what we're going to expect for season 3.
Season 3 is big. It's big, 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 big.
Okay.
We're going to crack open some of the mythology, more of it. Ash is foretold in an ancient book. We're going to find out more of that, his journey, his relationship to all this prophesied business. Ash has a daughter that we find out this season, so he's not only has to save the world, he's got to raise an unruly daughter, which makes him hopefully a
Yeah.
better person, so there's some character growth. But last 2 episodes are worth the whole season. It's going to be.
Oh, good. And does his daughter kind of take after him in his bloody ways?
We will find that she has to fight or die. So yeah, it's almost like
Yeah.
she's born into the mafia.
Right. And that's true. That's true. How could she avoid it, really? I want to ask you, after all the years of playing this character and everything, there have to be some kind of bloody mishaps. Like, tell me, is there anything that kind of stands out for you that, you get covered in this stuff? Like, how do you deal with it?
Well, you just enjoy watching new actors get blood in their face. That's what gives me the joy now. Is Ariel Carver O'Neill, who plays my daughter in this. She got zapped the first time, and I watched it happen. And when you get hit with blood the first time, it's in a cold studio in Auckland, New Zealand. The wind's blowing outside, and the blood is cold. So the startled, horrified reaction that they have is real. So
Yeah.
that it's kind of fun watching other people go through the mill too.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And do you give them any tips, or you just let them, figure it out on their own?
No, I'll give them tips. Absolutely. Hit your marks. They put little marks on the
Yeah.
floor because, that's where your lighting is and that's where the focus is. And if you don't want to get hit with that blood 2 or 3 times, get it right once, hit your mark. So that's my advice. It's just the fundamentals.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Now, your fans are extremely loyal. Whenever you're out on the road or you're out even on the street, I can't even imagine what it's like, when people come up to you. What's kind of a great fan experience that stands out for you?
Well, most people will walk right past me on the street. I don't really look like my characters from 30 years ago.
Right. Yeah.
And one guy will stop and wet himself, so it's all over the map, really. And so I never have any expectations when I go out. A lot of times I'll be shopping and someone will say something and I'll be like, oh, that's right, I'm an actor. People remember who I am. I forget that
Right.
occasionally we are recognized.
Yeah. Do you enjoy going to the fan events, like the Comic-Con type things and stuff like that? That's got to be a kind of a thrill, still after all these years.
Some guests at these shows, some actors are creeped out by conventions. They won't go. I know an actress who did
Right.
one,
Right.
and she's like, "I'm done." It was too weird for her,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
social dynamics. I like it because you actually get to meet the great unwashed. You know, you get to meet your fans face to face, see what they're. It's like sort of market research. What are they having you sign? What picture of what movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so amazing, and it must be kind of a, a little bit of a thrill for you, Bruce, to be able to still play this guy and still be so passionate about it.
Well, I'm excited to play him now that I have acting experience. That's been the bane of my life. Bruce Campbell,
Yeah.
best
Yeah.
known for Evil Dead when I was 21, didn't know anything.
Right.
So I
Right.
can kind of take my new skills and apply them to an old character, and that's fun.
Yeah. Oh, I can just imagine. You also have a new book, second book that you wrote, Hail to the Chin, Further Confessions of a B Movie Actor. Can you tell us a little bit about what people can see in the book if they want to get it?
Well, it's been 15 years since the first book came out about the B movie industry, and I thought as I look back, a lot of weird stuff happened. So I thought, I think that's enough for another book. So 15 years from now, I'll do the final confessions.
Yeah.
So we'll have a trilogy, a George Lucas trilogy.
Sounds great. Good. We look forward to that. Well, congratulations. I can't wait for season three to kick in, and I know your fans are chomping at the bit. And do you ever think about maybe not using a chainsaw, but changing it up a bit and using some other type of thing for murdering?
No, no, the chainsaw is
Okay.
good
Okay.
old-fashioned stuff. That's old school, man. That's oil and gasoline. That's all a guy really needs.
It works. Why change it? Don't break it if it's, if it's don't fix it if it ain't broke, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Congratulations, Bruce. Great talking to you, and hope to see you back in Toronto sometime soon.
I hope so. I'll come back to that town anytime. Thank you very much.